You've seen them everywhere, on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, flaunting their wealth, promising you success beyond your wildest dreams. But what if I told you, everything you think you know about them, everything they've sold you, is based on illusions and manipulation? This video will show you the truth behind two of the biggest names in the influencer game, Iman Gadzhi and Hamza. They're not just selling you success stories, they're selling you lies. These guys don't want you to see behind the curtain. They've spent years perfecting their craft, not in business, but in manipulating people like you and me into buying into their millionaire lifestyle. This is more than just a hustle. This is exploitation, and by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why you should hit that unfollow button right now. Stick with me till the end, and the truth will leave you speechless. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive like this. Let's start with the foundation of their entire business model, the promise of financial freedom. Iman Gadzhi and Hamza both sell an irresistible dream: quit the 9-to-5, make passive income, and live a life of luxury. But what are they really selling? Hope. The kind of hope that keeps you glued to their content, convincing you that if you just follow their steps, you'll be just like them. Scroll through their Instagram feeds, and it's always the same: luxury cars, exotic locations, designer clothes. They want you to believe that their success is within your reach. The catch? You need to buy into their courses, mentorships, or programs. But here's the harsh truth: most of their money isn't coming from practicing what they preach. Their wealth isn't from running massive businesses. They're making money from selling you the dream. Iman, in particular, is a master of this. He presents his agency as the blueprint to success, while in reality, a large chunk of his income comes from the courses he pushes on his followers. And now, Hamza has adopted a similar model, luring in young men with his self-improvement rhetoric, only to sell overpriced products that offer little more than vague advice. Their entire business is built on getting you to believe that financial freedom is a product you can buy from them. This is where they really get you. They understand emotional manipulation like the back of their hand. They know how to create an emotional response, especially in those who feel stuck or overwhelmed. Social media ads filled with polished images make you feel like their lifestyle is just a few clicks away. But that emotional connection? It's a tactic designed to reel you in, not to help you. Hamza's angle is particularly cunning. He targets young men who feel lost, positioning himself as the mentor who will guide them to greatness. His content about masculinity and self-improvement taps into a very vulnerable demographic. It's not just about getting better, it's about convincing them that they're currently worthless, and only through his guidance will they amount to anything. Iman Gadzhi is no different. He sells the alpha lifestyle, making you feel like working a 9-to-5 is beneath you. He plays on the frustration and desperation of those stuck in jobs they hate, promising that his method is the only way out. The emotional hook is real, but the solution? It's nothing but smoke and mirrors. The dream they're selling is highly polished, but when you dig deeper, the cracks start to show. Their business isn't built on being successful entrepreneurs in the way they claim. It's built on selling courses to those who are desperate to change their lives. If Iman and Hamza were really running such successful businesses, why would they need to spend so much time selling courses and mentorships? The truth is, their revenue comes from convincing people to buy into their programs, not from the actual methods they teach. It's all about creating a cycle of dependency where followers are convinced they need to keep investing in these courses to find success. And this is where so many people feel let down. Sure, the courses look professional, fancy slides, well-shot videos, motivating speeches, but the substance? It's often just repackaged information that you can find for free with a little research. Countless people have shared their experiences on platforms like Reddit and YouTube, describing how they spent thousands of dollars on these courses, only to walk away with nothing. It's a repetitive cycle where these influencers thrive not by helping you, but by keeping you hooked on their next product, always feeling like the real secret is just one more payment away. Here's where it gets darker. One of the most sinister tactics they use is what I call demoralization. They make you feel like your current life is a failure, like everything you're doing is pointless unless you follow their path. They tear down traditional paths to success. Jobs? A waste of time. College? For losers. Hamza is especially dangerous here. His content on self-improvement can feel empowering at first, but look closer, and you'll see the message is clear. If you're not doing it his way, you're doing it wrong. His followers often feel like they're in a race against time to achieve success, with Hamza as their only guide. It's a carefully crafted narrative designed to make people feel inadequate unless they buy into his program. Iman, on the other hand, creates a sense of urgency around financial success. He knows his audience is ambitious, and he uses that ambition to manipulate them. He convinces his followers that traditional jobs and education are traps, leaving them feeling like failures for not achieving millionaire status before 30. This technique is highly effective. Once they've demoralized you, they swoop in with the solution: their products, their guidance, their mentorships. But the real goal isn't to help you succeed. It's to keep you coming back, always feeling like you need more of what they're selling. One of the most disturbing aspects of these influencers is the cult-like communities they create. They foster an environment where questioning their methods is seen as betrayal. If you dare to call out their tactics, you're immediately shut down by their loyal followers. Hamza's followers followers are a prime example. His inner circle is designed to make young men feel like they're part of something exclusive. It's a high-energy, high-pressure environment where dissent isn't tolerated. The result? A bubble where only Hamza's worldview is reinforced. Iman has perfected this as well. His private Facebook groups, Discord channels, and exclusive mentorships make people feel like they're part of an elite club. But what they're really part of is an echo chamber where only one voice is heard, his. Once you're in, it's nearly impossible to break free, as questioning him feels like a betrayal of the very community that made you feel special in the first place. But the tide is turning. Social media is buzzing with people who are waking up to the truth. Type Iman Gadzhi scam or Hamza exposed into any platform, and you'll find a growing number of people sharing their stories. These influencers are finally being called out for what they are: scam artists preying on vulnerable individuals. Reddit threads, Twitter discussions, and YouTube reviews are filled with people who regret ever buying into these programs. They describe feeling trapped in a loop of spending, always being told the next course or mentorship will give them the answers they're looking for, but it never does. The most common red flags? Vague promises, upselling, and testimonials that feel too polished to be real. People are starting to see that these influencers are masters of marketing, not business. One of the most insidious aspects of the business models used by influencers like Iman Gadzhi and Hamza is the concept of the never-ending upsell. It's a strategy designed to keep their followers locked into an endless cycle of spending, all while being promised that the next purchase will finally unlock the secrets to success. Here's how it works. You start by buying into an entry-level course or program, often priced affordably to make it seem like a no-brainer investment. This course is marketed as a stepping stone to financial freedom, promising you all the tools and knowledge you need to escape the traditional 9-to-5 and live a life of luxury. But once you're in, the upsell begins. You quickly realize that the initial course is not as comprehensive as you were led to believe. The content is often vague, leaving you with more questions than answers. The influencers are smart. They know exactly how to create a sense of incompleteness. They purposely withhold key details or provide information so broad that you feel the need to keep buying more to fill in the gaps. After completing the initial course, you're presented with an opportunity to take your learning to the next level, perhaps through an advanced program, a premium mentorship, or one-on-one coaching. The marketing for these upsells is incredibly persuasive, designed to make you feel like you've only scratched the surface of the knowledge you need to succeed. At this point, you're already invested, not just financially but emotionally. You've spent money, you've committed time, and you've bought into the belief that this influencer holds the key to your future success. So, it becomes easier to justify the next purchase, thinking, if I just invest a little more, I'll finally have the breakthrough I need. But the upselling doesn't stop there. Each new program or mentorship comes with yet another upsell, dangling the promise of even greater success if you just buy in. This tactic preys on your sunk cost fallacy, the psychological principle that once you've invested a significant amount of time or money into something, it's harder to walk away, even if it's not yielding the results you expected. The cycle continues, with influencers constantly pushing their followers toward higher-priced products, often using fear-based marketing strategies like limited-time offers or exclusive spots. These tactics create a sense of urgency, making you feel like if you don't act now, you'll miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. In reality, this opportunity is nothing more than a carefully crafted sales funnel designed to extract as much money as possible from you while delivering minimal value in return. It's a predatory system where the influencer's wealth grows not from the business strategies they teach but from the continuous sales they make to people who are desperate for success. The most disturbing part? Many followers don't even realize they're caught in this loop until it's too late. By the time they recognize the pattern, they've often spent thousands of dollars and are no closer to the financial freedom they were promised. The emotional investment is so deep that admitting they've been misled becomes incredibly difficult. Social media platforms like Reddit and YouTube are filled with stories of people who feel trapped in this upsell cycle. They describe the frustration of chasing a dream that always seems just out of reach, each new course or program promising to be the final piece of the puzzle, yet always falling short. This is the heart of the never-ending upsell, a manipulative system that preys on your hopes and dreams, keeping you in a constant state of chasing the next solution, while the influencers reap the financial rewards. In the end, the only people truly benefiting from this system are the influencers themselves, who have mastered the art of making you feel like success is always just one more purchase away. It's time to wake up. Iman Gadzhi and Hamza have built empires not on business acumen, but on manipulating the hopes and dreams of young, ambitious people. They've mastered the art of selling illusions. The reality is far from what they promise. Success isn't something you can buy in a course. It's something you earn through hard work, dedication, and real, tangible growth. So, before you buy into the next millionaire success story these influencers are selling, remember this: they're not selling you success. They're selling you a dream that keeps them rich while you stay stuck. If this video opened your eyes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Comment below your thoughts, and thanks for watching.